actually had to look this up because I didn't remember. I started in September 2008. I got hired on as a contractor for the Lights, Camera, Curses first casual game. And then after that game, they moved me on to Ransom of the Seven Ships. That was the first adventure title that I worked on. And I've been here ever since, so almost 5 years now. Lots. So production's the end of the line. So art makes all the art assets, and design and the script writer come up with all that stuff. We basically bring that all together and put in the final product. So we build the environments, art gives us the background images, and we string those together. We lay out hotspot forward goes here and goes to this background, and then right turn hotspot goes here and goes to this background. So we string all that together. We build the conversations, say which line goes in this scene, followed by this line, followed by this line, and then that goes to another scene. Plays all those lines, bring all the art assets into those scenes too. So a little bit of everything. Mostly, lately we've been taking on more puzzle work than we used to. Like when I started here, we didn't used to do a whole lot of puzzles. The puzzles we did were pretty simple, straightforward, but as we've gotten better at our job and we've been given better tools, we've been able to kind of take some of the load off of dev, some of the puzzle load off of dev. So I think we probably do maybe more than half the puzzles now. I'd have to check the numbers, but puzzles are the most fun, I think. I have the most fun doing those. Did you say when? Oh, good.
There's never a wrong time for a Cocoa Kringle bar. Cocoa Kringle, the only candy bar with genuine Kringle action.
The specific puzzle that I worked on that's kind of the more interesting, frustrating for me was Stack. I've kind of owned that puzzle since, let's see, when was the first game we did that in? Was it, I think Cap was the first time we did that stacking type puzzle. I built this, we'd never really done like a physics puzzle before, so I got assigned to do that puzzle. And I kind of built this kind of monster of a puzzle. Not the best code design or anything. So then when we wanted to use it in the future game, everyone kind of said, Alex, do you mind taking it? Because you kind of already did it. And I'm like, yeah, sure. It'll give me a chance to refine my code design. And so I did it, and it was frustrating and difficult to deal with. And then I just kind of stayed on my plate forever. So I am proud to say, with the last edition, I finally refined it, made it all nice, and got everything all nice and organized. So going forward, I should be able to successfully pass it off to someone else to do. I always like to imagine myself as Ben from Full Throttle, the old LucasArts adventure game. He's kind of like a tough guy going around solving his little mystery that he was on. But I'm probably not as tough as he is. I'm probably more like Guybrush Threepwood from the Monkey Island series. I would have to go to England, 1973. I'm a big Pink Floyd fan, and I would love to be able to see Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon in concert. That would probably be one of the... That'd be the first thing I'd do with a time machine. There's some other things on the list, but I gotta do that one first, I think. I narrowed it down to 2. So, kind of some people would say guilty pleasure. I'm not comfortable with the phrase guilty pleasure, because if you like something, you should just like it. Top Gun. I really like Top Gun. I watch Top Gun multiple times a year. It's a dumb movie, but the airplanes in it are just so cool that I can't help but enjoy that movie every time I see it. And the other movie that I really like is Almost Famous. It's kind of like a movie made almost perfectly for me. About the only thing missing in it is airplanes. And they even have a couple airplanes, actually, now that I think about it. I'm kind of adventurous, but when I go out to restaurants, I want to order something that I know that I'm gonna like, or at least have a good chance. The weirdest thing that I ever had that I was disappointed in, which are the easiest to remember, I think. My uncle loves these banana sandwiches, which are 2 slices of bread with mayonnaise and sliced bananas, which is as gross as it sounds. Yeah. Why would you say that? I guess so, yeah. I like blue a lot too. I know. Before I started dyeing my hair, I never really thought if I was partial to any one color or other, but when it came time to, when I decided I wanted to dye my hair, I looked at the options, and I don't know, purple seemed the right choice. So it's kind of been that way ever since.
Dare to play.
Alright, should we be pointing to a chart?
You could be
There's a turtle.
whatever.
That's a calendar, I can see.
Well, it's actually an octopus. I think we got that wrong. Rob, it's not that
I thought
funny.
you said charter.
Well, it's close to
No, I like all the work you guys are putting into pretending to work.
No problem. No, we're really good at that.
Yeah.
And, that happens on that day.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. When we business.
This is just a whole game.
Yeah.
I need that to happen.
Yeah. Take this to your desk as if we're doing something with it.
What's this? I don't like this. It's ridiculous.
I worked really hard on this.